Hi, this is Enhance Your Beauty with Eileen, and I'm Eileen. It's been a little while because unfortunately, I had a problem. I tore my bicep and my rotator cuff, and to be honest, that's been much harder than the facelift. At least with the facelift, you can still pull on your pants when you've got one arm that's in a sling all the time, day and night. Every single thing you do is kind of a hardship. But I'm going to discuss the issue at hand, which is today is 5 weeks post facelift surgery. And I saw my doctor yesterday. I saw Dr. Singh, Mansur Singh, and he actually, I don't know, to me, I feel like I look like a cross between Miss Piggy and a Cupid doll because I'm so swollen and crooked. My mouth is quite crooked, primarily because of the swelling around my jaw, which is pretty significant. Even like here, I mean, it's like really very, very much swollen. And my mouth is crooked because of that, and also because I did have a lip lift, which will, the swelling on each side of your mouth is going to heal differently because that's the way we all heal. So on this side of my face, I think I might heal a little bit more quickly than this side. You can tell, I mean, even my ear, if you look really carefully, my ear looks really pretty damn good here. And it's not quite as good on this side yet. I am rather fond of my neck. If you've ever seen my earlier videos before my facelift, I used to complain about my neck on a regular basis. But now I have to say it's a little red. And I just put on some, it's like a Aquaphor, but it's cheaper. It's from Amazon. It's like half the price of Aquaphor, and it's big. And I use this a lot because I flake. My neck flakes, my face flakes. I think that has mostly to do with the CO2 laser that was also done on me while I was under the influence of anesthesia during my facelift. Another thing I use is I started using, if you see underneath, I don't know if you can see it, but underneath my chin, I have a little scar. And I asked the doctor, so, what's that scar? He goes, that's where I pulled up your neck. I'm like, oh, I guess that was important. But I use this stuff, this scar gel, which I bought on Amazon, and it's the silicone scar gel. And, you know, I can't tell you how great it is yet because I just started using it. I'm going to need it on my shoulder as well. As you can see, I have a lot of little scars from my rotator cuff that were fixed. I did want to talk about how hard it's been, how hard it is to look at myself every day. And I'm on the vain side. If I were not on the vain side, you could be damn well sure I would not have had a facelift. I would have just aged the way I aged, and I didn't want to. So I guess that qualifies me as being vain. Sorry, it's true. And yeah, he said, you say that to all the girls, and he said no. actually you heal quickly. And I think he was a little surprised by the fact that, in fact, I am 68. I will be 69 this year in October, and I heal quickly for a person my age. I have been going to the gym. I have been doing a one-arm elliptical, and I've been doing legs. I work out my legs. Unfortunately, at this point, I cannot work out my upper body. But I do the best I can do, and that's all I can do. And I think, I think that because I'm bringing a lot more oxygen through my body, I'm breathing and bringing in a lot more oxygen, I do think that does help in the healing process. I've always been a pretty good healer, and Lord knows I've had a lot to heal over the years. I've had a lot of these kind of tendon ligament issues throughout my life. It's just a thing. I don't have diabetes, but I have ligament and tendon problems. We all go some way. Anyway, so I wanted to give you a little heads up on the fact that it's been exactly 5 weeks today. And I look at myself in the earliest pictures. And when I look at myself in the earliest pictures after the, post-op, I have really gotten a lot better. But, little by little. And that's all one can ask for. So this is Enhance Your Beauty with Eileen. And I'm Eileen. Thank you.